We're doing something different actually. We started up like a little bit of an online academy to kind of like teach incoming folks who want to do this. We kind of like have content for them.
Yeah.
And so we did that for music, and that took off. Sold a good amount of courses. We did that for design, and now we're thinking of doing that for gaming. So
especially because like, you're kind of getting into the industry, right? And it must be nice to kind of do that kind of teacher's aid.
Oh yeah.
Build a course line with it, like
Well, through that we have a platform to reach out to much higher level folks and connect with them and maybe establish a partnership. Through this, it's been awesome because I've been able to meet some pretty darn cool people. People doing big things in the music industry.
Yeah, and especially as like a composer, it's good.
Yeah.
To meet people because like composers might recommend you, but you kind of need people who need music, not people who need music.
Right. Exactly.
It's kind of good to build that network. So
cool. What are we going to talk about?
Just checking the levels. Yeah, I mean they seem. There it is. Seem pretty good. I actually had like some questions I jotted down.
Oh, nice.
So that's why.
Can I take a quick peek?
That's why my phone. No. It's nothing crazy, and it's better for you not
on the spot.
Yeah,
okay.
In general, it's better for that. I normally don't prepare. Could you talk? Okay, here I am. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Could you talk a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking. Can you hear me?
I think we're good.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Let's start once again. What's your name and what's your game?
My name is Kenny Mack, and the game I'm working on is currently still in development, so I can't say the name of the game yet, but it's with Peakware Studios.
Oh, okay. What are they known for?
They're developing their first game. They're an indie game developer. They're currently developing an RPG game, like action RPG.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, RPG is very popular, as Dark Touch fans know. How'd you end up meeting up with them?
Actually, so the last time I came to GDC, I just randomly met the founder of the company, and he listened to my music, and he just realized, hey, you're the guy I've been looking for, so I got to get you, and we kind of talked about it for about a month or so, negotiated the contracts and all that good stuff, signed all the forms, and we've been working on it since.
Is the kind of tone of music like kind of your main genre thing, or was it something kind of obscure in your portfolio that piqued their interest?
Yeah, kind of. Not really, because I realized as the game is being developed, the concept of the game is growing, as the team is growing, and so as I'm kind of seeing, the artwork gets finished and hearing more from, the storyboard team, I realized that, what I initially thought at the very beginning is also needs to be evolved. And so I typically kind of go for the very maximalistic, I would say. I'm a bit of a maximalist composer. I'm not really a minimalist.
There's never too many strings.
Yeah, just never too many strings, never too many singers in the choir. Never too many horns.
Do you deal in obscure instruments at all?
Obscure instruments? Once in a while, I would involve weird string instruments.
Because there's a sound designer in Vancouver named Gord. Who runs Shaw in the Pit, and he bought this Mongolian. And he's like one of the only people in North America with it, and stuff like that.
Exactly. So actually, that is what I feel like we're slowly kind of leaning towards. That we want to have a little bit the weird kind of string tension kind of feel, and so we're kind of playing around with exactly what we want to go with. But as far as what we originally conceptualized, it definitely has evolved. So, and I'm sure as we finish up the game, it's probably going to sound different.
Did you do a lot of string work as growing up? Like, were you playing in band and strings?
Well, I played the violin growing up, and then I transitioned to the guitar. And then I played a little bit of. You ever heard of the erhu? It was a Chinese violin. It's kind of generally known. It's not the same, obviously. It's kind of like an upright violin, two strings. You normally play it sitting down, and it has like a little bit of like a bell at the bottom with like a snake skin. So I played that. So traditionally, I'm more of a string player.
Are those easy to come by?
If violin is your thing, I would say there are transferable skills into it, but it's very different because with the violin, you bow, you just kind of generally use one side to bow. I mean, there are other techniques where you flip it around and use the wood to hit the strings, but for the erhu, there are notes where you push forward to bow, and then there are other notes where you press kind of downward because there are two strings, and then the bow is in between them. Yeah, so it is a little different.
Yeah, that Gord was showing us his Mongolian string, which has a bow as well.
Yeah,
and it was a lot different than violin for him, and it's the intricacies of all those string instruments is really cool, and the kind of variety of sounds you can get out of them.
Yeah, and the scales that you would typically play on it typically would be different compared to like a traditional Western instrument.
So, Mr. Mack, you're back once again. At GDC. This is your second GDC?
Second GDC.
Return of the Mac?
Return of the Mac. I guess you can say that.
And so how's things different? Like, what's improved? What are you doing differently this GDC? Like, how are you growing as a conference goer?
Well, this time around, as far as the pure physical space goes, it's much different. GDC, I mean, there's like a whole building that's shut down. It's still actively being constructed. And so even though it's not my first time, at first I was like, whoa, I'm feeling a little lost. But as far as the experience goes, I think this time around, just now that I'm able to kind of come in after going through it one time, like now I know what to expect a little more.
Did you change where you were staying at all?
Staying like overall in the conference?
Like where hotels, Airbnbs, you kind of picking your neighborhoods differently, or food options, like?
Yeah, well, my family lives around here, so I'm lucky. I get to crash to their place, so save a little bit of cash for that. But overall, I think this time around, there's a lot that actually has changed. I feel. I mean, last time I don't remember Facebook making such a big presence here.
It's always interesting. The big companies like Shopify has like a huge.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember seeing them.
I don't even know what they do. And
exactly. Apple also is making an appearance this time around, so it's kind of just hearing these different tech companies kind of leading the way. It's been exciting. Yeah.
Have you gotten any talks or anything that were highlights of GDC?
Highlights so far. I would say surprisingly, some of the educational talks were more captivating to me than I thought it would be.
Yeah, because you've started now doing.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess a little bit of updates. I've been working with a company called Evidence. We started just about last year, and so our goal is to help aspirings become professionals. Ultimately, to hopefully get them as close as possible to a chance to be able to work professionally, make income from their passions. And so I've also become a bit of an educator over the last 2 years. And so I was interested in kind of just checking in with what other educators are doing and just kind of hearing how, educators are looking to implement VR and AR into the curriculum was very interesting. And also hearing from department heads how they build their curriculum was definitely very beneficial. We're thinking of potentially tapping into the gaming industry. We're still a lot of details we're figuring out, but it was very helpful. And so I would say that's probably one of my highlights.
Is there something that, since kind of getting into the academic space, has improved like a particular skill of yours? Like have you become better at something audio, like music related, because you've had to teach stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, kind of working education and having other really, really legit composers do the teaching and working closely with them. I mean, man, I learn something new every single time I chat with them. They're using all these crazy techniques and technology that I personally, I'm like, whoa, I have never thought of using this particular way. And so it's definitely opened up my eyes to a lot more than before.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being on the Question Bus again.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
You like how often does Return of the Mac come up as a joke with you?
More than I can count.
More than you count? Do you like the song?
I actually, it's funny. Last night my brother was driving me. We were going to my aunt's house, and he played that song. And then I was like, you know what? I do like the song.
I do like the song.
I do like the song. Yeah, as much as it's been it's been rather overplayed around, especially around me, and you know, but I do like the song.
Yeah.
I like it. I have a special connection with it for sure.
Any historic moments in your life around Return of the Mac?
Oh, too many to count. People walking up to me and just singing that song, or people see my name tag and they're like, oh hey, you know, Return of the Mac or Mac and Cheese. I'm like that's very original. I haven't heard that before. Just kidding.
Well, do you have anything you want to plug?
What's that?
Do you have anything you want to plug?
Anything I want to plug?
You do have something you should plug. Plug it.
Well, one cool thing I've been working on was if you guys have heard of Mr. Sunday Movies, he's got almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I've been doing the music for his 16-bit remakes. We just released a couple of Star Wars remakes, and we also released a Black Panther remake. So I think together it has garnered like millions of views, and so it's been nice working with him. He's a pleasure, and so yeah, check it out. Just Google 16-bit Mr. Sunday Movies, something along those lines. Very honored to have the opportunity to do music for that.
And is there any, and if people want to hear what you can do, where's the best place to kind of see your...
KennyMacMusic.co, so that's Kenny Mac spelled Kenny, M-A-C, music.co, and you'll see my work there.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, thanks a lot.